Well, we have seen her in the Hallmark films Love Under the Stars and Small Town Christmas, and he's had starring roles on Broadway and in TV's Nashville as well, and now they're starring together in the new film, A Merry Christmas Match, premiering tonight on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. We're all very excited around here. Welcome Ashley Newbrough and Kyle Dean Massey. Welcome, guys. Fantastic.
Good to have you back.
I mean,
and for the first time, welcome.
Yes, that's
thank you
right.
very much.
We love
Nice to
having
be
you
here.
here. Now, for people at home, we've sort of mentioned this before. When you're shooting these movies, they happen real quick. You've got to kind of jump right in and develop a relationship between the two of you pretty quickly. But for you guys, that was not a big deal because you became fast friends right away. Shooting in the beautiful Idlewild, California, you just connected. Tell us about it.
Oh, right away, yeah. He's just the most genuine, kind-hearted human, and right off the top, I'm like, okay, we're gonna be great friends. Aww. And then we had breakfast at the little diner that was in Idlewild, so we bonded over breakfast food, which is probably the best way to get to know someone.
I mean, Idlewild, by the way, for people who may not know, is one of the most beautiful parts of California.
It is stunning.
It's so charming, yeah, and it's so crazy because Palm Springs is just down the mountain, completely different feel, but you get to the top of that mountain and it feels like another world.
It's almost like a little Swiss village or something, or Dutch village.
And the mayor is a dog. It's a golden retriever, by the way, named Max.
Wait,
what?
Yes.
Is that actual?
Yes.
The actual mayor is a golden retriever.
Yes, they're very proud of it.
And it's so cute.
Yeah.
Why do we not have
I would have voted for him.
a mayor as a dog?
He's amazing. That's awesome. A golden retriever. Always man's best friend. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So you two play Corey and Ryder in the movie. Tell us about your characters and how they come to fall in love.
Well, it's that age-old story of going up to the ski town and stopping at an antique store and instantly falling in love with the owner of it.
That age-old, I mean, if I had a nickel for every time.
Happens all the time.
There's a huge sense of magic to Christmas in the season, I think, and yeah, it's great. It was definitely, I think my character felt the sparks, but then was afraid of them and sort of wanted to hide in her comfort zone. But luckily, I think he pulls her out of it. So yeah.
Well, I think your character had just lost her dad, right?
Yes.
So she's very emotional and she's trying to keep that antique store.
Yeah, I think she was stuck on if she keeps the antique store alive, then she'll be able to keep her memory of her father alive. And I think the lesson she had to learn is that you take the memory with you and you take that person with you.
Wherever
you don't have to stay stuck.
That's right.
That's a good message. Yeah.
Well, we have a clip of the movie where Ryder is asking Corey to further explore their relationship, but Corey's not exactly sure. Take a look.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a Christmas present for my girlfriend. Something to hold her tacky antique necklaces. Could you tell me how much this is? Okay, look, I confess it's actually for my mother. She kind of likes tacky jewelry too. Come back to the city with me.
What? When?
Today. Tomorrow. After the holiday. As soon as you're able to.
Ryder, I told you. I have commitments here. What would me coming to the city accomplish?
Just give us more time to see what this is. Corey, how can you ignore what happened between us this weekend?
What exactly happened between us?
Our stars crossed.
That's the thing about stars crossing. They don't stay together.
I just want to keep watching. That was so sweet. I love that you were allowed to kind of take your time in that scene and let those moments kind of hang there. That was that was beautiful. Well, as you guys dressed up in some Christmas costumes, and I'm going to start with Kyle dressed up as a reindeer. So, talk to me, Kyle. What's going on here?
Is that a particular reindeer or just a reindeer?
Well, it is Rudolph, as you'll find out.
Okay.
But I don't keep the nose on. It's just too uncomfortable. The rest of the costume was clearly.
You know you're an incredibly handsome guy when you put on that and you still look amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, well done, dude. That's tough to pull off.
Thanks.
That's impressive.
And what about you, Ashley? You had a little peppermint hat.
Yeah, it was kind of like a Pan Am peppermint situation, I like to call it. That was kind of what I named it, because we weren't really sure what it was, but it's very festive.
It was.
And I should have kept the hat. Looking back on it, it would have been
That's
great.
super cute. So you're almost like a flight attendant-esque.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go with that.
I
yes.
love that. I wish you both kept those costumes. Well, you're
Him especially.
no strangers to costumes, though. I mean, you've been dressing up your whole lives. You, even from the time you were 1.5 years old,
Yes.
you were actually crowned. I'm going to share this and brag on you a little bit because it's a big deal. Look at her there. Everyone knew she would be a
Wow.
star from that day. You were Little Miss Rhode Island.
I was, yeah. My mom put me in the pageant to sort of see what it was like, and she was shocked when there was makeup being put on some of the kids, and she wasn't into that. She was going for more of the natural look, so I went on stage with bare feet, and that's, I think, when I...
Oh, that is so good.
They weren't okay with that, huh?
No. So I got the Little Miss Rhode Island, and then that was where it ended.
But well, let's not be humble. You also went on to win Little Miss Hemisphere.
Oh, yes, there was that, too.
Yes, which was a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It's over.
So at 3 years old, it kind of all
I
ended.
retired.
Okay. Well, look at you now. Look at you now. That's where bare feet on the stage will get you right here, right now, everybody. Now, Kyle, I know you've been a big fan of Christmas. You've loved Christmas since you were a very little boy. In fact, we've got some proof of this photo right here. That's right. He's counting the ornaments. We don't know.
Who knows? Maybe trying to
exactly.
eat the tree.
Yeah, that could be it too. But listen, long
Or you're
before you
giving a speech.
Yeah.
That's right. And another thing about Christmas, but long before you brought down the house on Wicked and Pippin, we were speaking about this a little bit earlier, you showcased your talents and, of course, the Nutcracker,
right.
which is a big deal.
yeah.
And we've got a little video here.
Aww. How old were you there?
I think 10.
Cutest.
That's impressive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I love this so much.
Just Jonesboro, Arkansas's finest.
Well, listen, it was the beginning. It was the beginning of many great roles.
How sweet is that?
Nicely
Yeah, we did it every year. One of my sisters was in the Nutcracker, and I remember going to see it and just being like, I want to be in that. So I was the next
So you
year.
knew from a very young age this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Was that the spark, or did it happen even before that? Was that the spark that kind of?
I think that was the first time I ever saw anything on stage.
Okay.
You know, at that age, in Arkansas, there weren't that many
Imagine.
opportunities.
Well, exactly. Take something like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, the magic of Christmas.
We loved having you here. Thank you so much, and congratulations on this great Christmas
Appreciate
film.
it.
We're
Thank
all
you.
very excited around here. Be sure to watch A Merry Christmas Match tonight, 8 Central on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And you can also keep up with all of our amazing premieres on the Hallmark Movie Checklist app, where you can add movies to your watch list. You can view trailers and a whole lot more than that. It's free on iOS and Android devices. So check it out, everybody.